Hey, bless your souls, brothers and sisters. It is week 11. And we're here for our world famous weekly walkthrough. Let's talk about what you have going on for week 11. Let's get started. No time like the present, right? All right, so week 11. Last week, you just finished up your annotated bibliography, which is leading us to this explanatory synthesis paper, which we're going to start this week. So week 11, we have 3 things due by the middle of the week, which is Wednesday, and 3 things due by the end of the week, which is Saturday. So 6 things in total. The first is this unit overview for the explanatory synthesis, and I'm hoping that you all like these overviews as much as I do. I really think that they're awesome, and they help us to understand where we're going and what we're supposed to be looking for. So I would read through this, right? It gives you some basic requirements down here. The explanatory synthesis is like a big paper, 5 to 7 pages, and you're going to be using all the stuff that you did for the annotated bibliography to help you write this paper. They have a blank template for you, and it tells you the steps that we're doing. We're making an outline this week. Next week, we're writing a draft. We're doing peer review. And then in week 13, we're going to be turning in the final draft. This is a really important paper because we're not going to have a lot of time to do revisions on this one. And so if anybody needs to do revisions after you turn in the final draft, it's going to have to be super quick because that last week, week 14, is we finish up real fast. And then I have to turn in grades really quickly after that. So we want to make sure that we do a really good job on the first final draft and we do this right the first time. So read through this, right? Then the next assignment is a quiz over the stuff that you read in that overview. It is open book and it's worth 8 points. You get to take it as many times as you want, and the system will keep the highest score. So everyone should get 8 out of 8 points on this quiz. All right. Then we also have where you're going to look at model essays. And they have it split up again based off of what type of essay you're working on, a pro, con, misconception, or problem solution. So you're going to download these packets. And the packets have a multiple of different things. It's like a folder, and you have multiple files within that folder. So I downloaded the Pro-Con, and inside the Pro-Con, this is what we got. We have an actual paper, and you can see this is a really good paper, and this is a good example. This is what yours should look like. So it has a cover page. It has, the actual essay. You can see that they are using APA style. And then at the very bottom, they have their references page, right? So you're going to go and you're going to look through this. You're going to read through this, see it as an example. And then they also have in each packet a worksheet for you. The worksheet also has videos. And you're going to be analyzing the video. You're also going to be analyzing the model essay and filling everything in. We want to make sure that we're writing full sentences in these boxes so that you can get the full points. And then that's what you're turning in for this assignment. So you'll watch the video and then you'll complete the worksheet, and you're turning this in by Wednesday. Here's the rubric. And it's just saying, did you do all the boxes and are they in complete sentences so that we can get points. So worth 20 points and should be really easy. And you don't have to download all 3 of these because you're just choosing the one that's going to fit with whatever essay you've chosen to do. So you should only be turning in 1 file, not 3 files. All right, here we go. Next. Maybe. Let's go. All right, so this is your rough outline number 2. You did a rough outline earlier so that you could get started and you could think about, okay, how am I doing this annotated bibliography? You're going to go and find that rough outline, and then you're going to make a new one. And here's the worksheet that you're going to be filling out. Looks like this. It has boxes for you to write down, and you're going to kind of write a rough intro. You're going to write some background information. There's going to be some sections. You're going to decide how many, what kind of sections do I need? What, how many sections do I need? And then you're going to look at a conclusion. There's some stuff for you to reflect. Full sentences in those boxes. Full sentences. And then it's worth 12 points. This is due by Saturday. And here's the rubric. You can look over that. Easy. Easy peasy. Then this one, it has to be completed after you've done that rough outline. You're going to watch this video about synthesis, right? What synthesis is and why we do synthesis. I find that students often have a hard time with synthesis because it's where you take a lot of different things, a lot of pieces, and then you bring them all together to try and make a unifying idea. And that's kind of a difficult concept for a lot of people, where we're used to analyzing things, where we take one thing and we break it down into its pieces. We're doing the opposite, right? So you're going to watch this video, and then you're going to download this worksheet. Looks like this. And you have a place to do a visual outline, and you have a place to do a synthesis table, where you're going to put in your paragraphs, and those are the paragraphs that you made in your rough outline. And then you're going to say, okay, where am I going to use all my different sources? And you can just put X's here. And you're trying to make it so that you're using all of your sources kind of equally and using them throughout your paper, not just like, okay, I'm going to use source number 2 in just paragraph 3, right? We want them to be used all over the place. So because this is kind of a confusing worksheet, they gave you an example, which I love. And this is what a finished one should look like, right? Your paper is 5 to 7 pages. So they gave you pages to fill out. And then this is what that finished table looks like. They have their different paragraphs, and they're showing where am I using these sources. Then they're using them throughout, which is awesome. So that's 15 points, and due by Saturday, and it just says, did you complete the 2 pages on there, right? Easy. Okay, and then the last thing is evaluation of me, and you've done a couple of these where you have these surveys, so I think that's the last thing. Let's just check and make sure. Yes, so let's go back to modules. Boom, and let's go down to week 11 and just review what is due on what day. So you have these 3 on Wednesday. You have the reading the overview of the next unit. You have the quiz, and then you have looking at model essays. And then by Saturday, you're doing that rough outline number 2. You're doing the synthesis outline in the table and the evaluation of the instructor. And that's it for this week. So, like always, if you have any questions, brothers and sisters, please message me in Canvas. Bless your souls. I hope you have an awesome week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.